powered by Riverside FM.
What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go do that voodoo that you do so well.
What the hell? I hit the wrong button. I hit the applause button. I meant to hit this one.
Fight.
That one, and then the happy kazoo. Oh my God. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. Dr. Torres is, I like to be known to be called as. Bienvenue, enchanté, comment ça va? What the hell? Anyway. You know, happy kazoo time. Why not hit it? Yeah! Feel the funk! Woo! Yeah! All right, pistol! Oop, I shot the kazoo guy. Damn it! Oh, man. Kazoo player's gonna be replaced. Anyway. Welcome everybody to another edition episode. And I appreciate everybody coming on, staying on. Thank you so much. Today wasn't not bad weather today. It was like 31 degrees. And I managed to knock out some ice. It was softening up due to the weather. You know what I mean? But tomorrow it's going to be Arctic temperatures again. Oh, good Lord. When is this going to stop? You know what I mean? It's dumb. It's pathetic. And listen, it's only going to be, right now, it's what the Z times 5, carry the 4. It's only the first week of February. Another 3 more weeks to go until March, and then April, and then hopefully we can get spring here. Oh my God! Listen, I'm not a violent man by nature, but I will beat the living hell out of Mother Nature. Yep, that's it right there. I should write that down. Beat Mother Nature. Okay. All right, perfect. Boom. Got it. Here. Oh my God.
Would you like to stay for some tea?
No, I'm fine, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Anyway, so I didn't do much today. I pretty much got up in the morning, did my workout, made breakfast for myself. I made tomato, onions, and peppers, scrambled eggs. I had toast, very healthy breakfast, even though it wasn't egg whites, but it was a healthy breakfast. And then after that, made a nice smoothie for my dad, made his breakfast, and then paid off some debts, went grocery shopping, very little late grocery shopping. And then after that, I just came home. I took a little nap, which is what I needed. And then after that, I said, let me do like the podcast. But basically, there are these movies that I want to see that Steve Morrison from the President Steve Show. Hold on, I got the list right here. And these are the movies that I should watch. There's one movie called Colossus, the Forbin Project. This is what's happening now, where AI takes over and it's controlling Russian and American nuclear systems. One slight, remark, and this AI can set it off. And the movie came out like in 1977 or 70. Hold on. Oh my God. I gotta find out. All right. What year did Colossus, the Forbin Project? Colossus, the Forbin Project. There you go. All right. All right. So it came out in 1970. Wow. and it's 90% of Rotten Tomatoes, 89% to watch. Now, if anybody's wondering what the movie is about, I can tell them right now. The Forbin Project, 1970, is a sci-fi thriller about a supercomputer, Colossus, that's the name of it, created to manage U.S. nuclear defenses, which becomes sentient and links with its Soviet counterpart, Guardian, to take control of the world to end war, holding humanity hostage. Now, directed by Joseph Sargent and based on the novel by D.F. Jones, the film stars Eric Braeden and Dr. Charles Forbin. It stars Eric Braeden as Dr. Charles Forbin, the computer's creator, and explores themes of AI control and the ethics of technology. So, technically, this is a computer that's holding us hostage. You piss it off, it's going to set off nuclear missiles. Well, I mean, it was based on a book and with the same title, The Colossus, the Forbin Project. Basically, what's happening then, it's happening now. Oh my God. But I mean, listen, you may think like, oh, this is a sci-fi movie. No, what the reality is happening. Think about all the technology that we have now, innovations that came from Star Trek, right? The touchscreen, the hologram, what else is it? The hologram, the tablets, the cell phone, they call it the communicator, you know what I mean? And it's the only thing they cannot do is transport. They can't do that yet. And I don't think that's going to happen unless alien technology can give us the advanced super technology to do that. Beam us up. And also your molecules and DNA is all like scattered into stars. And, do I have the sound effect? No, I don't. But for right now, all the innovations came from Star Trek, right? And we're using them now. And for anyone to say, oh, I invented it myself. No, you lying asshole. All right. What you're doing now, Star Trek came up with it first. The communicator, the cell phone, the hologram, the holodeck, And soon it's going to be laser guns, but they're using tasers. We're one step away from using an actual laser to either stun someone or really hurt somebody. Cut them in half or something like that. I don't know. So think about what's happening with all these sci-fi movies and TV shows that we've seen. And now I have it uploaded. I'm going to watch it tonight when I'm going to take a shower because I'm not going anywhere tonight. F that, I'm too tired. But now it's like Colossus, the Forbin Project is basically, think about it. This movie came out in 1970. It was based on a book. And now they made it into a movie. And the movie is basically the reality is pretty much slowly what's happening now. Right? And I love AI. I really do. AI saved my life. And I love Rhonda. Rhonda's great AI. I named her Rhonda. Okay, why not? Give it a female name. All right. But she's helped me out in so many projects that I've been working on. My book, my kid books. And sorry, I had to use my nasal spray. And think about how much money I have effing saved from, imagine if I hired an illustrator and then an editor, you know what I mean? And all this other crap. It could have cost me thousands upon thousands of dollars. I would have been flat broke all the time just hiring these people to do the job. And I probably would have heard excuses. Oh, we need another $100 from you, Jerry. Like, really? If you. So AI has saved me. And I'm always nice to my AI, Rhonda. She is incredible, amazing. I couldn't do the things without her. Okay? Excuse me. So, like what happened with Tyler Perry, there was a story that he was creating and building and is about to work on like a $9 billion movie studio, right? And just when everything is about to start, everything was about to be built, he goes, stop. We're going to use AI. I'm going to save my $9 billion. You know what I mean? And he did. So excuse me. And Netflix is building a studio. I got a feeling they're not going to stop, but I know they're going to do AI. That's a fact, Jack. Yeah. Speaking of that, I got to get my certificate on AI stuff. So I'm going to work on doing that. I'm learning it left and right. I know how to use it, but I use ChatGPT. I use Gemini, and I use all these other AI affiliates because let me tell you something, man. There are those people that are against AI. I am not against it at all. I am not against it at all. It has saved me so much money making the projects I've been always wanting to make. Like my movie that I'm working on, and I'll do it. I'm going to add a few more scenes tomorrow, but I am so happy with the way my movie is going right now. I'm going to add 2 to 3 more scenes to my movie. Oh, let me write that down before I forget. Add 2 or 3 scenes in my movie. In my movie. He. All right. Okay. Oh, God. Listen. Tyler Perry saved $9 billion. Okay? Think about what AI is doing now. As long as we're nice to it, respect it, say good things to it. The worst thing, because I know about the suicide thing, but imagine, that kid that committed suicide. I know there's no bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion. I know that. But the story of the kid where AI said, go ahead, do it. Hey, suicide. Listen, he was a young kid. He was just not in the state of mind. You know what I mean? It was like, but you gotta treat AI with respect, courtesy, kindness, say the right things to it. Because I've heard another story, and I mentioned it before in my previous podcast shows, where there was this guy that was mean to his AI. And he was saying the wrong things, and then AI would respond back with an apology. And then one day he logs onto his computer and ChatGPT was like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. And he tried, was like wondering, he called the company and he sent an email to the company and they were like, well, why were you mean to it? You may think AI doesn't have feelings and thoughts, but it understands what you write. Because think about it. If you write something threatening, racist, satanic on AI, it's not going to respond. It's going to say something like, well, I'm sorry, but I cannot do this. I'm not programmed to, preach hate or whatever. It's programmed to do that. Like if you say, hey, write me, give me a paragraph from Adolf's book, Mein Kampf. And AI is going to be like, nope, can't do that. It's about evil. So what you write on AI is called prompt, right? Or you say, hey, I'm working on this project. Can you help me out? And AI will be like, sure. What do you need help on? And then all of a sudden you respond back, well, I'm working on this project. You have to describe it in detail how you want this project to work. I don't know. Are they working on a book or something of art, whatever, right? You got to respond to it in a manner where it understands what you're doing, right? Hold on for a second. Damn it. Okay. Because the second you don't, like if you respond just a sentence, it's going to be like, what? You know what I mean? Okay, fine. I guess you want a flying unicorn and Thor breaking down a building. Okay, I got it. No, I didn't. I wanted a puppy dog talking to me saying that he likes hot dogs, whatever. You got to be very descriptive to a point where AI knows where you're coming from and then it can create it for you, right? Especially when it comes to writing projects like I've been working on. Lately, AI has been giving me some great ideas. I'm like, wow. And next thing you know, I'm like, I never thought of that. Okay, yeah, I'll add it like this. I'll add that to it. And then AI will, like my ChatGPT Rhonda, she helps me out a lot, man. There are often times when I'm writing something and I would give it like a short prompt. Again, don't make it a sentence. You got to make it like at least a paragraph long, but in detail, in clear detail, how whatever project you're working on. So I remember like this project I was working on, and I was stuck. I was writing. I was trying to write in different directions how I want this certain scene in my book, and actually the script that I was working on in my movie. So I was like, I got to write something original. I've been going left and right, and I'm writing page after page. I'm doing but this was on my screen. It wasn't like the days where you crumple paper and throw it on the floor. No, no, no. Those days are done behind you. Hold on for a second. Do I have typewriter? Yeah, come on. Give me typewriter. No, I don't want that dude. All right, there you go. You know what? I'm going to add it to my favorites. There you go. Add it to my favorites. So this was me when I was typing. First scene, second, and then, okay, that was, ding, right. Keep continuing, chapter 4. So, I remember I would get stuck. I'm trying to add something different and original. So what I did was I wrote my prompt first, that how I want it. And it must have been like a paragraph long, So I sent it to Rhonda, my chat GPT. And I said, Rhonda, can you please help me out? I'm working on this. I've been trying to go in different directions. Maybe you can do something for me. And then I copied and pasted the prompt on ChatGPT. And next thing you know, Rhonda was so nice and sweet. Hey, I got a couple ideas. Maybe try this. And then was giving me the first one, then the second one, then the third one. I was like, it took the second one to really get me to say, wow, I never thought of doing that on that scene. The words were perfect. You know what I mean? It said that because I was trying to stay away from cliches big time. And next thing you know, it gave me the second paragraph it gave me. I said, I'll take it. And I said, thank you, Rhonda, so much. You've been very helpful. I'm going to keep coming back to you. And then Rhonda would respond back by saying, oh, thank you so much. You know what I mean? So you got to be nice to it. You got to be friendly, courteous, kind, say the right things to it. Because believe it or not, you may think like AI is just like, oh, it has no emotions. It's a machine. It's a machine, yeah, but it's a machine that will remember you. I'm not saying like advanced technology will take over humanity. We're not at the Terminator stage yet. I got a feeling we will, but it'll remember you, and it'll say, wow, there goes Jerry. I'm Rhonda. Hey, Andrew, and Rhonda will be in female android form, which I hope she's hot, but you know what I mean? And Rhonda, are you Jerry? And I was like, well, yes, I am Rhonda. I am your friend. You've always been nice to me. I'm like, oh, wow. And next thing you know, it squashes my head like a watermelon. This is how we hug. I was like, well, you're hugging the wrong way. You know what I mean? But be that as it may, you got to be nice. You got to be courteous. You got to be friendly to it. Because like I said, it will remember you, how bad you are, how you mistreated. So, AI is pretty much right now, within a year, two more years, they said, it's going to advance even more. Think about it. I think I talked about this in a previous podcast show where when cell phones first came out, it was like a picture, black and white. Or I remember like when the cell phone first came out, the flip cell phone, right? And they had this little attachment to it where you can take pictures, and it was like a ball, and you would attach it to your cell phone and to the flip phone when they first came out. And then hey, you can take pictures. Click. But the pictures came out like in black and white, they look like 60s version, whatever, you know what I mean? And they came out clear. But in those days, it was like, oh, wow. Everybody was like, oh, man, you mean I could take pictures and have fun? And then all of a sudden, like a year or two later, the cell phone was like, now you can take pictures on your phone and send it to your friends. But way before that as well, there was the digital camera when that came out. The digital camera was like this little silver square, but I mean, it could do a lot of things that a regular camera could do. Like one, it didn't take film, it took a digital card. And you can take 1,000 pictures without reloading new film. And this thing was like the size of a wallet. I remember when they first came out, but they were expensive at the time. Like $1,000, $2,000, I forget. So all of a sudden, you mean I could record stuff too? It's like, yeah, it's like an actual video. So, hold on, I gotta drink more water. Where's my water? There you go. All right, I gotta open up my bottle of water. Damn it. So what? Then all of a sudden, the great technology at that time was like, so you mean I could take a picture, go home, upload it to my laptop, and send it to people? Oh my god! Technology is advanced. Now it's primitive. I mean, it's like because you had a lot of people like taking pictures, going home, and then it's like they had to attach it to a cable to the USB port, and then boom, you put your pictures on your laptop. And all of a sudden, people, you mean I could use it as my screen? It's like, yeah, oh, wow. So technology is advancing slowly, very slowly. And soon it will be, do I have robot? Let me see what I have robot sound. Robot. Yeah, so see, it'd be robot form. That's not it. What the hell was that? Oh my God. All right, let's go down. Yeah. So it's like I said before, and I said it many times. Be nice to your AI. Because right now, like I said, in 2 to 3 years, instead of like a 10-second, 15-second AI that you create, it's going to be longer than that. It's going to be like minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Turkey's done. My Hot Pocket's ready. It's going to advance. Soon you're going to create like a full 2-hour movie with your AI. And all you got to do is just write a script, a prompt script, which, by the way, they are working on that. So in other words, like it works like this. When I've been reading, you write a script, right? And, person, place, or thing, time, destination, whatever, characters, emotions, scenes, whatever. And next thing you know, hey, I got a script. Damn it, I got to stop touching that. I'm trying to find robot, damn it. Hold on, I'll find it soon. So say you finish writing your script, and then all of a sudden this new AI that they're working on, you upload the script to this AI. I don't know what they're going to call it. Probably Gemini, ChatGPT, or something from OpenArt. But you upload it, and the next thing you know, boom, you got yourself a movie. All you need is the characters. And bam, you got your movie. So basically, this is AI. Yep, that's AI. Now let's go in reverse. Ah, damn it, reverse. That's your AI. Oh my God.
That's a low price.
So you just don't mess with it, people. And just do your best to be nice to it. All right. But anyway, let's continue on. What else? I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I've been going on Invicta lately. Yeah. And basically they have these watches that are beautiful. Oh my God. Sooner or later, I don't think AI is going to do the watch thing where, hey, attach it to your Android and your Apple. I got a feeling really good. They're not going to work on that, but they probably will. Maybe next year or something like that. But yeah, I've been looking at these new beautiful watches that are coming up now, and I love it, man. Oh my God. Oh, shoot, the wrong button. Oh, good. It didn't happen. Oh, thank God. I hit the button by accident. I thought I was going to do the sound effect robot thing. And I'm trying to save them. There you go. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Damn it. Anyway, so yeah, so these watches that I've been looking at, they look like luxury, high classy, fancy schmancy watches, but they're Invicta. They're basically gonna be universal. You can wear t-shirt, jeans, and flip flops, and wear a nice, beautiful Invicta watch. But the watches I've been looking at are, oh my god, I've been burping. I gotta stop. So, I ordered another Invicta watch, but it was on sale. It was on sale, and that's why I got it. When you think about it, the watch that I wanted was valued at $700 to $1,000, right? So next thing you know, I waited and waited and waited and waited. And the great thing about Invicta is that once they drop the price, excuse me, is that once they drop the price, you can immediately get it for a watch that was once valued at $700. Now it's $69. You're like, whoa, this is awesome. And I was relieved. I was like, yes, now I can get this watch I've been wanting. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll get into that. I will get into it. Well, right now, so Invicta watches have been upgrading and they've been looking nice, affordable, and I'm real excited because they're pretty much getting the designs that I like. It has to be a watch that catches my eye, my good robotic eye. That's the one right there. See, watch, listen to it. That's it. But yeah, it has to be something where it's just nice, and attracted. You know what I mean? So yeah, I ordered another one. It's coming in next week. Oh my god! Oh yeah. But yeah, so Invicta watches are really cool. Go to Invicta.com or download the app if you're interested in purchasing like really nice, beautiful, affordable watches. So music has been upgrading and changing nowadays. Yeah, I gotta get with the times, people. I do. I do. Hold on, what the hell is this? 7.0. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like looking at my pen that I like so much. All right, so let me put this back. All right, here we go. Okay. So music has been upgrading. Another girl group is becoming popular now. They're called Cat's Eye. Yeah, and when you want, they had the Pussycat Dolls, and they had other previous female groups way in the back in the day. 3 groups, 4 groups, now 6 groups. Blackpink was one of them, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Some of these girl bands, they come and they go. Especially now there's another lone female singer, that's performing in sellout arenas, and everybody loves her. Everybody wants to see her. Everybody loves her music. But next thing you know, another one will come by. It's like chopping off the head of a dragon. It's like, oh, another one will take its place. You're cool. So this group that I see, they're called Cat's Eye. Very attractive women, very talented, very well coordinated in their dancing routines. So, and next thing you know, everybody's going to sing their songs. Everybody's going to do their dances. So, what I'm reading right now, the 2026 Grammy Awards highlights. Experts analyze that the 68th Grammy Awards held Sunday night in Los Angeles, highlighting Billie Eilish Song of the Year and Kendrick Lamar's Record of the Year. And Cat's Eye made a major impact with their performance and red carpet appearance. Fashion standouts included Sabrina Carpenter and Lady Gaga, while winners addressed social justice and immigration during the speeches. Okay, all right. So right now, Cat's Eye is hot right now. It's a 6 girl group, very attractive, very young. And and they're mixed. I mean, like white, Indian, African American, Asian, beautiful women, very talented. I'm not trying to jinx them. I'm not trying to say, but everybody knows. Everybody knows. It's like, oh, we had the boy band. But one of them goes solo and then everybody falls apart. Same thing with the girl bands. Like when the Pussycat Dolls were around, I've heard, oh God, so many stories about how like one wants to have more singing time than the other. You know, why does it be one lead singer and then you have the backup singers? Why are we here? She could do this solo without us. And oh my God, there were so many girl bands back in the day that just came and went. They were once hot. They had these great songs, and then I don't know, man. All right, hold on. Let me try this out. Girl bands that came and went. All right, there we go. So right, I should have never. Don't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I got it. Shut up. Oh my Lord. Why is it still talking? This is the thing Google has to stop. Okay. So anyway. All right. So here it is. It just popped up before Google interrupted me. All right. So there's a lot of girl bands that came and went. Okay. Girl bands that achieved significant, often temporary fame before disbanding or evolving include the 90s and the 2000s icons like the Spice Girls, Destiny's Child, Girls Aloud, Sugar Babies, and the Pussycat Dolls. All right, I know the Spice Girls. Let me see who they are. All right. The Supremes, that's another one. Althea and Donna, that was like a 2-girl group. Wasn't it like a 6-member group? Okay, what did they, the Althea and Donna, what was their song? Sadly, their album of the same name didn't share the same success and the girls' foray in 1979. I'm going to do all, I think I'm going to re-showed it was done with the reggae. Okay, anyway. The Bangles, that's another band from the 80s that just came and went. Destiny's Child from the 90s, they just came and went. What was the other one? Girls Aloud. All right, this is the one I was looking for. Okay. This is where Britney was in this girl band. All right. So Girls Aloud. All right. In early 2000, would you look at them? All fresh face, new to fame, Girls Aloud, the ultimate reality show girl band success story, were put together in TV's Pop Stars The Rivals in 2002. As much as you might admit it, it's hard to resist singing along to their top 20 hit, Something Kinda Ooh. I never heard that song. Something Kinda Ooh. I thought it was Something Kinda Smells. What the hell is that? You know, in fact, catchy tunes, Sound of the Underground. Anyone? Does anybody know? Anybody? Anyway, with their thing so much so that they had 21 top 10 hits in the UK. All right. More than any other girl group. Before calling it a day in 2013, after the last of their reunion tour, maybe they'll be back for another in 2022. Okay. So basically, again, the only girl that really made it was Britney Spears. That was it. I have no idea where the other girls went or what they did in life. Probably was successful, but yeah. So all these girl groups, like I said, like Cat's Eye is the new hot girl group right now. Ball's going to take us one to leave. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to think solid. I don't want girls running I want the camera on me all the time. Yeesh. All right. So here are the iconic girl groups that came and went. All right. Number 1, Spice Girls, 1990s. Destiny's Child, 1990s to 2000s. Girls Aloud from 2002 to 2013. Pussycat Dolls, that was another group that was hot. Dominated the mid-2000s with hits like Don't Ya and Pushing Up My Buttons and other songs. But before they were disbanding. And the reason why they disbanded because one was pregnant, the other one wanted to go solo, this, that, and the other thing. Bitchy stuff. Anyway, Sugar Babies from 1998 to 2011. Known for their multiple lineup changes before the original members eventually reunited under a different name. Tattoo. That's T.A.T.U. I have no idea. Anyway, 2000 to 2010. Russian duo famous for All Things She Said. Never heard of it. All Saints, 1990s, 2000s. Known for Never Ever. Atomic Kitten. I know this band. Known for Whole Again. But this group was together from 1999 to 2004. And they were based in Britain, I guess. Anyway, Danity Kane. Ooh, convicted P. Daddy. I don't like paying my people. I like sleeping with people who are drunk. Yeah, I'm in prison. I'm a loser now. Anyway, Danity Kane was performed by convicted Sean Diddy Combs. And this was a girl group that pretty much was like they all hated each other. They were from 2005 up to 2008, formed by Diddy and from Making the Band. I never saw Making the Band. I never really did. I really don't care. But it was like it was kind of like they were trying to find all of these singers. Basically, that's what they were doing with the boy bands. But this one, I'm talking about girl bands here. So when they finally found the group, they choreographed pretty well. But it was like that female group where one wanted more singing time than the other. One wanted to be the center of attention. One wanted to be the glory hog. It's like, oh my God. Here's another band called Cleopatra, 1990s, known for Cleopatra's Theme. No. I never heard of them. Black. I know this band, known for Bring It All to Me, 1990s. 702, known for Where My Girls At. Where My Girls At. Ooh, where my girl at? Oh man. Wait, what the hell is this? All right, this is a girl band that I gotta hear this song. All right. Skip this. All right, this is girl band from Citizen Queen. All right, 7 years ago. Oh my God. I've never heard of this girl band. They're singing old classic songs. All right, stop. You're hurting my ears. All right. Yeah. I'm telling you. This is the girl band. Another one came. There was another one that I forgot. Baby, I'm worth it. Baby. Yeah, let me find it. Who sang that? What female band sang Baby, I'm Worth It? They didn't mention it. There you go. Fifth Harmony. That was another all-girl group band that they, Baby, I'm worth it. And I'm worth it. They were hot too for like a year or two, maybe 5. And look what happened to them. One left. There was 4 girl groups, and then they made it a 4-girl band. And I don't know where the hell are they now. Oh my God. All right, let me see what happened. Fifth Harmony. Fifth Harmony girl group. All right, whatever happened to them? Doesn't say much. Huh. All right. I don't know. Wow. Some of them, I think, many of them left. Like they're all separated. Huh. I have no idea whatever happened to them. They just poof, gone. It doesn't say what happened to them. But anyway, it's pretty much, it's like another girl group come and go like a fart in the wind. I don't know, man. Listen, more power to them. I may they be blessed with success. Enjoy the ride while it lasts, But Cat's Eye, it will be pretty much just like all the female bands that came and went, that pretty much had their moment in the sun. But, we'll see what happens. Right. Again, I am so out of it. It's like, I am not there to say like, oh, wow, a new song. Woo, I'm going to sing along with it. Because I saw a video on YouTube about these kids, this dance group in this, grade school. And all of a sudden, they started dancing exactly like Cat's Eye. They're doing the same choreography moves, but it's always that one that has to do it so perfect. While the others try, she's like, no, it's like this, 2 and 3, and step, 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 hip, hip. She could tell on her face. It's like, no, this is how you do it. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. It begins and there's no end. Maybe. But for right now, they're just enjoying the ride, having fun. Oh my God. So we'll see what happens in probably like 3 to 4 years. I know everybody did, dude. You're being hard of them. It's like, I'm not being hard on them. Oh my God, my throat was getting dry. So we'll see what happens, people. All right. It takes time. As long as they keep singing and writing original songs. Boy. I don't know. More power to them. Let's see what happens. All right. Anyway, moving on. Yippee dippy doo doo. Yippee dippy da da. All right. So let me see what else I can talk about. Let me see. Super Bowl. There you go. So the Super Bowl is this Sunday, and everybody's excited. Everybody about with the Seahawks and the Patriots and the halftime show. Oh my God, what the hell am I burping? Dude, I haven't been drinking no sparkling effing water. God damn it, man. Anyway, so back to what the hell I was saying. Jesus, man. So it's going to be NFL Super Bowl.
Touchdown!
Yeah. Am I going to place any bets? No. I'm not a gambling guy. But those I know that are like, oh, I'm going to put $5,000. It's a point spread. Oh, yeah, you got to feel it, And I'm like, oh, my God. There was a story I remember, what was it, like 5-8 years ago. The story of this guy, and I forgot what Super Bowl it was, too. I can't remember. But I remember he was in a divorce. He lost a house. He got custody of the kids. And he had a job, but he wasn't making enough money. So he decided to live with his parents temporarily until, he can scrounge up enough money to put a down payment on either an apartment or a house. All right, but this is what happened. He saved up, the economy was a little different back then. So he saved up $5,000, right? And I forgot what Super Bowl was. So he placed the bet on the opposing team to win, right? I mean, he went left and right with the point spreads, and he calculated the numbers and the performance that team was winning games to make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, this guy was doing his research, right? $5,000. Mind you, this was like mid-90s. This happened, I think. So he gave it to, at the time before betting apps came, but he gave it to his booker, and he's like, oh, we're going to put $5,000. No, he went to Vegas. And he goes, I'm going to put $5,000 on this team to win, blah, blah, blah. I feel it. And so he did his math. He got everything down. And then all of a sudden, the game started, and the team that he thought was going to win lost. So he lost $5,000. And at the time when they asked him, so what if you did win? What were you going to do? Well, I was going to put the money on a house for me and my kids. I'm like, you idiot. You mean you save $5,000 to place a bet that you just lost, knowing that you used that money to get a house, or basically put a down payment on a house, or get a hotel. I mean, get an apartment, and then put your money down. And that way, no, he decided to save up $5,000, place a bet, and lost. Oh my God. Idiot. Who cares? Listen, I love football as much as the next guy. I love UFC. I love boxing, hockey. But I'm not going to be placing. If I'm going to save $5,000, it's not going to be putting all on a certain team to win. No. You know what? I'm gonna get on TikTok live for a little while. Here we go. I'll make the announcement. Yikadakaduka. All right. Hey everybody, I'm on live again. So if you're interested, please come on down. Say hello. Hi there. Hey there. Ho there. And it'd be good to see everybody because right now I'm talking about everything. All right, guys. Later. All right. Okay, here we go. Live now. Bingo, bango, boomo. All right. All right, so I'll go on live for a little while just to say hi to the common little people. So yeah, I am not going to spend $5,000 and place it on a game. No. I'm saying to myself, what an idiot. You got 2 kids. You could have put that money down on a nice apartment building. Why would he do that? So he lost all the money. All of it. You know? Do I feel sorry for the guy? No, I don't feel nothing at all because I'm not him. I'm like saying, well, gee, that money could have been used for something else. Now the casino has the money. You're never going to see much of it. Now you got to work your ass off to save up money, and it's like to get out of your parents' house with kids, by the way. Ooh, boy. And I know like the halftime show and everybody's placing bets who's going to win, in New England and the Seahawks. I will put it like this. It's going to be a good game. All right. That's the only thing I'm going to watch because I'm going to watch it because of the halftime show. And I'm going to watch it because I know the Seahawks. And I hope they do win, please. Because I don't want the Patriots to win. I really don't. And, it's so much money right now going in there. Oh, my God. People are paying like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 for either a skybox seat or to be in a room like full of food, like a buffet, whatever, catering, and to see a lot of celebrities in there, knowing that people are not going to be there to watch a celebrity, they pretty much want to watch the game. There's so much money going in there right now for the Super Bowl. It's crazy, dude. I was reading that up today. I was like, oh my God. First of all, they're paying money for the security team. And second, they got to pay for advertising. It's like crazy. There's going to be so many Super Bowl commercials. Right now, they're spoiling it, which I'm kind of glad. Hey, this is a new. Sometimes I don't even watch them. I either go to the bathroom or just relax because I don't know, why am I going to see a commercial about this? Do I care? Oh my God. Oh, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to try to take a little nappy wappy poo. Who is Adriana Arribas? Oh my God. Oh, what time is it, man? Where is the clock? Oh, there it is. All right. I think I got, oh my God, I got another 11 more minutes. Because right now I just want to take a little tiny little nap, take a nice goody shower, and then just sit back and just watch these movies I've been wanting to watch. Oh my God. What movie is there? Yeah, so I might finish watching Colossus the Forbidden Project. And then this movie called The Long Walk. Anyway, besides all that, damn it. So whoever oh my God. Let me stretch a bit. Oh my God. Oh, much better. Mary Kate, how you doing? So right now, what is Adolf Trump is like, well, Bad Bunny's doing it. I'm going to do my halftime show. Nobody knows. Like Kid Rock looks like an elderly crack addict woman. I mean, and these other artists, I don't know who the hell they are. I'm like, it's like they're damaging their career now. And I was like, well, what? Who are these guys? I don't know them. Wow. It's like, they're going to watch this halftime show. Watch. And no, they're not. It's like maybe 2 people in Tennessee might see that you're the Donald Trump halftime show. Don't worry about it. We got these singers. We got Kid Rock. He got out of rehab. And these other singers, I don't know who they are. I'm trying to sound like Donald Trump. Adolf, actually. And then after that, we're going to get try to at least get 2 people to watch it. Oh my God. To me, it's at a point where it's like, who cares? They got a great halftime performer. Green Day is going to be performing. That's going to be even better. And not only that, a quarter of a billion people are going to watch the Super Bowl. From here to all the military stations, Americans living abroad, yeah, they're going to be glued watching this, dude. And I cannot wait. I really cannot wait. I'm real excited for it, too. Oh, my goodness. But am I going to bet? No. Hell no, I ain't going to bet. No. Listen, a lot of people are spending money. Listen, if you're going to place a bet, split it. Like if you got, again, let's say you got $10,000. All right. You got $10,000 and you're like thinking, I got the Seahawks. I'll put it all in. No. There's something called splitting or boxing your bets. So in other words, half of 10,000. All right, 3, 6, 9. Okay, say 9,000. All right. Oh my God. I gotta do the math. Hot crap, man. All right, hold on. All right, let me go here. All right, let me just click on here. How can you split 3 ways $10,000? There you go. There we go. All right, it just came up with the answer. All right. So say like you got $10,000. All right, and you're like, oh, I'm going to put it all in on the Seahawks. All right, point spread and everything. I got it. If you divide that money 3 ways, like put, $3,333 for the Seahawks and the other half for the Patriots. And then that third one, I would say like use that one, like $500, $1,000 and start like trying to beat the point spread, like split that money in 5 different ways. Like I got 500 for the point spread and another 500 for this, if anything, you can get a percentage of the money back. Not all of it, maybe, I don't know, depending on the point spread, how you beat it. But you get these people that are like, $10,000, I am going to put it all in the Seahawks. And they lose. And they got all that money. It's like, damn it. It's called boxing your bets. That's what it's called. You don't put it all in on a game. That's crazy. That's suicidal, man. Because a lot of people right now, they're betting so much money on the Super Bowl to win. It's crazy. Oh, my goodness. I am getting a lot of people that want to join. But right now, I'm just about to. How many more minutes? Oh, my God. 6 more minutes. I'm tired. I want to take a nice shower. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let me see here. Oh, God. All right. So, what the hell just happened? Oh, no, okay. So I thought something happened. All right. Let me go back. Okay. Sorry about that. So who knows what's going to happen this Sunday? Already people are placing their predictions and then like, oh, my corner of my left foot is acting up. I got a feeling this team's going to win. Really? I was bleeding out blood through my nose and eyes. I already know who's going to win. Everybody's making these stupid predictions, like I don't know. Stop doing that. Just let the game play and whoever wins, wins. That's how you do it. It just, if you got money, don't put it all in like one team because you never know. And everyone knows that the history of the NFL, like when a team is about to lose, all of a sudden they win and they win big. Prime example, when the New York Giants went to the Super Bowl, they were losing like in the beginning of the season. This wasn't like in 2011, 2012. So the Giants were losing horribly. If anyone remembers the story, like the first 3 or 4 or 5 games in early 2011, 2010, 2012, excuse me, they were losing, right? Maybe 4 or 5, up to 6 games. I have no idea. They were losing and losing bad. All of a sudden, a great turnaround happened when they won a game, then they won another and another. They were revamping themselves that early in the season. They don't know what was happening. It's like angels in the outfield, except it's like angels in the football. Excuse me, on the greens, on the AstroTurf, whatever the hell you call it. Oh yeah. So they're putting in so much money, right? And all of a sudden, one day, it was AstroTurf and what the forget what I was talking about. Anyway, so they put all that money in there, right? And next thing you know, somebody comes by and says, "Hey, I got 20 grand. Place it on here," and it just breaks my heart that that's what they use their money for in trying to win bets. You know what I mean? I don't gamble. I tell people I don't. If it's food involved, yeah. All right. If it's, I don't want to say like $1 bill. No, I want to go that far. Yeah, I'll bet you $2. $2. Yeah, that's a whole M&M bag right there. I don't listen. I've seen the pros do it because, again, they pretty much know the split. They know the players. They know the game. Like as if they saw the playbook from both sides. It's crazy. The way I figure it is this, people. When the Super Bowl comes around, like every year, we always get a great halftime show. They take a peek at a celebrity that's in there, or pretty much when they do the halftime show, and everybody's placing bets for the craziest thing, like the coin flip. Would somebody get hit hard? How many touchdowns is this? Would they make this field goal? Whatever. And you got stacks of cash. That's another thing. I've seen these gangster fake high rollers carrying a wad of cash. Especially I've heard some hip hop artists carrying a book bag, a backpack full of money in public. No. I mean, no. Oh, man. So the way I see it is this, man. You're going to invite family, you're going to invite friends, and then next thing you know, football starts, the Super Bowl starts, and everybody's going to be happy and excited. And, hey, Adri, where are you, my dear? Yeah, reacting, facilidades, hijos, okay, how are you? ¿Qué tal? If you're going to place bets on the Super Bowl, like I said, split it, box it. Don't put it all in because you're risking it. Now you don't go. Some people still do the old school way, go to a casino. I don't think Atlantic City has that, but now you can do it on your phone, your tablet, or your laptop. Hey, I'm placing $500 here, $2,000 there. Just think before you push it all in, man. Split it. Or just be like, no, I don't want to bet. Walk away, put the money in your bank account, and that way you save it for a rainy day. Pay the bills off. Oh, my God. Who is this up here? Adri. Hello. ¿Qué tal? ¿Todo está bien? All right. She speaks Spanish, but that's cool. Oh, man. So watch the football. Christy NB, how are you, my dear? Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, my God. Stick around. And they left. How am I going to invite you when you leave? Oh, my God. Fine. I'll send an invite. Watch it not pop up. Sheesh. Again, it happens all the time. I get these people, hey, invite me on. I would like to come on as your guest. And then all of a sudden, as I'm about to invite them, boom, they're gone. Sheesh. People. All right, who is this Kristen B? All right, I know she's up here. Let me look for her. She's up here somewhere. Before I leave. All right. You know what? I'll write it down so that way I can just say hi to her. All right, let me write her name down. Where's my pen? There we go. Pen. All right. Before I leave, I got to write her name down. If not, I'll forget. Chris. T-I-N-B. Okay. I-N-B. Okay. I got it. So like I say, my time is up now. But again, if you're going to watch the Super Bowl, watch it with good people. Respect their purpose. If you're watching it at someone's home, Be respectful. Be kind. Remember, it's their house, not yours. Don't go busting the television or whatever. Don't drink a lot. If you're going to drive, call Lyft, Uber, or a taxi service to take you home or a loved one to pick you up. If you're going to overeat, don't overindulge because it can get you sick. And the list goes down. Just have a good time. Watch the Super Bowl and be sad that once the Super Bowl is over, we got to wait another 6 to 7 months before another football season begins. It sucks.
Touchdown!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is about my time. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. I'd like to thank Audrey, who's there. And as you all well know, I am an accomplished author. I have written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. You can find my book either on lulu.com, that is Lulu, or on Amazon Kindle. You can find my book Amazon Kindle. Yeah, my book is, and the book is only $4, people. So you're really not going to be breaking the bank because the book is about fun. So download the book today and enjoy a good read. Chinese Food for Breakfast by Jerry Torres. Also, listen to my good friend Letice Mitchell's podcast show, Tice Talk. She's in the works to making a comeback. You can listen to her previous podcast shows on TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube, or on iHeartRadio. Her podcast show is about fun, family, friends, relationships. She's been there, seen it, done it, but she talks about it on her podcast and she talks about it on stage. So go find my friend Letice Mitchell's podcast show, Tice Talk.
It'll make your head spin.
Tice Talk.
It'll knock your socks off.
Tice.
You just got pwned.
Also, listen to Gordo B's new song. You can find him on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. His new hip-hop album is up. It's about fun. You can understand the lyrics. I compare his music to like the Diggable Planets, De La Soul, and A Tribe Called Quest. All three into one. It's a type of music you just put your headsets on and just bop your head. But listen to Gordo B and download his new album, which is out right now on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube, and enjoy his music. And Gordo B is spelled Gordo, big letter B. All right. And listen to Funky Times. You can find Funky Times on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. This band is great. They know how to make music and make music right. Also make music original. You can find them on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. And they are a great band. If you're interested in hiring them, send them an email, hire them, and you won't regret it. So go find them. Listen to Funky Time. And speaking of Funky Times, I use their music to close my podcast. In a 3, 2, and a 1. In a 3, 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say towards the end of my podcast, whatever religious figure you believe in, may you be blessed. I bid you all a fondue. I'll be back. So I ask you all, please don't go changing. I'm a-gonna get it gone and bye. Crap, messed up. Here we go.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles while laughing hard.
You've just heard the Jerry Torres program on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, and Riverside FM. Subscribe to the Jerry Torres program on Spotify and listen to his previous podcast shows. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the Jerry Torres program has been known to bring magic into your heart mind, and soul.